Hello everyone, welcome to this week's plan with me. I am using the Witchy home set. This is the mystery version, but I do have it reformatted it in shop now. And I am going to be using this with I think I called them like dusty purple or something. Solid boxes as well as dark green foil, some from my shop and some from Hannah's. The underlays that have the Magic the Gathering inspired symbols on them are ones that I made, but I'm sure if you ask Hannah, she will bring them to the shop. I did pull out the book bundle as well, but I just thought that the leaves went more with the magic theme, so I went ahead and used just the leaves version from my shop along with the underlays from Hannah. But I think this spread turned out so stinking pretty, and I initially was going to lean more, like I said, into the book kind of theme, but I was getting into magic heavily this week, so I thought that the magic theme would work well with this witchy inspired set. I just did my normal layout and didn't need any extenders or anything like that, and I just think it turned out so pretty with the purple underneath the dark green. It was definitely a vibe, and I am excited for you to see the rest of the spread. All right, let's get into the good old day by day. This was so long ago now, like over a month ago. I'm like so behind. So first thing that I want to go ahead and put in, which I'm not color blocking, which is fun because I can just put like whatever I want to do in here. And let's go ahead and put in that I did work this day. I'm just going to be pulling realistically like whatever color I feel like. And then I also have all of my doodles and such nearby. So I'm just going to use one of these scribblers. As of filming this right now, I do actually have my like reddish colored hair, and I'm like, do I use the redhead scribbler or do I use the blonde scribbler? I haven't decided yet, honestly. It'd be cool to use the redhead one just to like kind of denote the time that I've had this hair, but then I'm also like, do I really want to go through and like switch everything out? I'm not sure. Then I had a massage appointment this day and I was so sleepy. I was listening to Stephen King. Can never remember the name of the book. It's like the one that's the date. So there's that. So we're going to go ahead and use the little face mask sleeping scribbler because I feel like that also works for like massage appointments or eyelashes you wouldn't have your eyes covered, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to use a little appointment script. These scripts are from Plan of Hannah. They are in font, I believe, 14. Quite possibly with the little stars and such. This is the first time I'm using this font. And then I did go to the good old Target afterwards. And color don't use blue. I got toilet paper and then some clothes, which is a very random assortment of things. So I'm going to use the Target little doodle from the mystery kit, the original mystery kit. And a little, I don't know, I just feel like these are not in order. Is this the right, like, script set? Because Target. Shopping, maybe? I don't know. I just feel like this is, like, this isn't the, is it the right one? No, booster draft. That would have been on, no. Is this not right? I'm confused. Hold, please. Okay, I figured out what I did, and I mixed up two of the script sheet. So I'm actually using this, which is font 9. Oh dear. So I just went ahead and undo the scripts that I had down. I don't think I have a September on here, which I don't really know what we're thinking. Because I had, oh wait, August. Okay, I see what I did. And then this one, this is what happens whenever I put down all my bases. All right, let's go ahead and undo this. Because it shouldn't even been September. That's what, you know. I'm just always basically losing it. I switched these two script sheets, which is like fine. I was just very confused. I was like, usually my scripts are in like some kind of order, but not this day apparently. So we're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna actually put a sticker sheet like here because it's gonna be sticky there, so it doesn't stick together. Oh my gosh, I'm such a mess. I'm so sorry. I haven't been playing with me in like 100 years. So let's go ahead and put this in. And then I think we're back to being set. We're back to being set. Okay, you're zoomed in as much as you can. I thought you could be zoomed in more, but maybe I just need to bring my camera down farther. So let's go back to the beginning. So first we're gonna put in that I had work. This order is already making more sense. Work, appointment, and then target. Okay. That is already making way more sense. If we move on to the bottom, I did play Magic with Nick this week, which last week we had the booster draft. So I feel like this week we were very like on it. Like all we wanted to do was play Magic, and honestly, it was a vibe. Which I know Magic is not like a new thing, but it's new to us. So we are having a good old time of our lives. Nick hates me though because I am very much so in love with being a blue player, and if you like Magic, you know that that is probably the most annoying thing that I could ever say. So just love being a blue player. It's just my whole personality. And then we got McDonald's for dinner because I was probably honestly feeling a little bit lazy. That's usually what happens. We got some Donald's, so we're gonna go ahead and plop that in with a little green, there's a Happy Meal here, right? Yep. A little Happy Meal from the foil bundle. And I did go to bed really early this night. I don't remember if Nick like was gaming or something, but I was just like, it is time for me to hit the good old hay at 8:30, which is very early. I think that I've started to realize, and this is like maybe just a today thing, but also like a forever thing, but I've kind of just been like, no, that's not me, is that I think that I am a morning person. I think I need to start getting up early, because sometimes I wake up at like 4:30 and I'm like, wow, I could just be awake right now. And then I go back to sleep and then I feel miserable. So I feel like I might just need to start listening to my body cues as far as if it's telling me that I need to wake up, I need to wake up. If it's telling me I need to go to sleep, I need to go to sleep. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I did go to bed really early this night. On Tuesday, I did work quite a bit, and then I had an eyelash appointment to put the lashes on my eyeballs. So for work, where is the sheet? Oh, here she is. I've been really leaning on this blue, but I really, really, really like it. For work, I'm going to use the computer, I think, from this sheet here. Working late, 'cause I'm a singer. So we're going to do a little work. And then, like I said, I did have a lash appointment. So for that, I'm going to do the little headphone gal. I think would be very cute for that, with maybe a fancy label. Got my eyelashes done, I go every 2 weeks. I could probably do 3 weeks, but I feel like every once in a while they look real wild, and I'm like, oof. I wish I had an appointment sooner. I did play more Magic with Nicholas. So for that, I'll just use a little bit of a smaller sticker this day. We'll use like the more black color. Stick that in. Gonna use the little card sticker here and a little Magic the Gathering script MTG there. I did then hang out with the fam, and then I did work late this night. Don't know what I was working on, but your girl apparently worked late. So we're gonna do that with the little laptop icon doodle from my shop. And I'll do a little late script. And then in the middle for, you know, being with the fam, I'm just going to use a little piece of the washi, which I also used here. It's like the size of a fancy label, but a little bit smaller. So I feel like it works in places where like a fancy label might be a little bit too big, or just like fancy label might have fit in here, but I feel like it would just be too much room. Also, this is very, like, not centered, and it's driving me a little nuts. Okay. So for hanging with the fam, I think I'm going to use the little couch icon, which is very cute for just chilling out. And then I do have a with fam script, and these scripts are in black, I believe. Yeah, in black. Could have did them in like the dark green color, but I feel like I just wanted them to pop like the ultimate contrast. On Wednesday, we had Theo's Meet the Teacher, which we were very, very excited for. So let's go ahead and put that in this color here. He was so excited. So for that, I'm going to just use this little scribbler on the scribbler sheet to mark going to meet the teacher, which he had the same teacher as he had for summer camp. So he was really excited. He was actually like, it honestly warms my soul because Theo just like hated the last like school he was in, and this school he's like mad when he can't go. Like today was Friday, him and Nick are going at the movies right now, and he doesn't have school on Friday, and he was like so mad this morning. He's like, I want to go to school, like please mommy let me go to school. And I'm like, honey, they're not like open, so like you can't go to school. And he's like, but I really want to go. Also probably helps that his bestie is also, where is the also there. And then we went to Tony and Luigi's, me, Nick, and Theo for lunch, which is always very yummy. Then we went to Walmart because I wrote shopping tag, but I don't know exactly what that means, if I'm being honest with you. It's been a while. Shopping tag. I don't really know, but I know we needed to get a bunch of stuff for Theo. He had just needed a bunch of stuff. He just needed a bunch of things, and that was like a little bit beyond his like school supply list. Like he needed one of those mats, like a cot mat type thing, and we forgot markers. I don't remember them being on the list, but honestly, like shopping for 2 kids, it all kind of ended up being a blur. Yeah, I don't know. We needed a bunch of, and then he also got some like a new first day of school outfit, because he has so much clothes from hand-me-downs from Bennett, but he got a first day of school outfit, which I don't know if this is like, I feel like my mic gets like tucked sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not sure if it like affects the thing. I need to pull out the little clip mic like add-on part and use that, but honestly, I'm just very lazy. I'm very, very lazy, my friends. So we went to Walmart, got some things, and then we were just hanging out at home, ate dinner and such, you know. The normal daily routine. I feel like for a while, it was kind of chaos every night. But now I feel like we have a real routine going, and everyone really in my family thrives off of a routine. So we just hung out and relaxed. So I'm going to put the little candle in for that. So let's do with kids. And then Nick and I played more Magic. Are you surprised? Because I'm not. Because we're obsessed. So we had a booster draft the week before. So we were playing with our booster decks, which is funny because I feel like the deck that I made, if you don't like Magic, I'm sorry. Or you don't care. It's really fun though. Like if you need something to do, I always relate it now to playing like, you know, like your grandma or maybe your parents. My grandma was really into it. Played cards. I loved doing it too. They played with like dimes, and like I don't remember what game it was, but like you had to get to like 31 or something. I don't really remember. My grandma and her friends would all get together and play these games. That's what like Magic reminds me of. Not in like obviously the strategy or like the gameplay, but it feels very like, okay, everybody brings their deck and we all just sit around and like take turns playing each other, and it feels very much like the like grown up version of old people playing cards. Like it's very relaxed. It's very like chill times. It's funny. We laugh. We like chat. It's like, and sometimes like me and Hannah will color, because if we play Commander with all 5 of us, Tony takes so long, and then Nick also takes like kind of longer, so it takes forever to play Commander with 5 people. But it is a blast, and let me think of what I want to do here. I went into my booster draft not knowing really anything. I was going to watch some videos and like I have a general idea because I've played other TCGs, trading card games, before. So I had like a general idea of like what to look for, but like not really because I didn't watch anything on Magic prior to picking my cards. But I didn't have like any thoughts of like, oh, I want to pick blue prior to going into it, and I just was like, whatever I see the most of is what I'm gonna do. And I think my first card that I pulled was a blue-red like dragon. I still have it, and I was like, all right, whatever cards I get next is going to be the color I stick with. And I don't really think anyone even has blue in their decks, which is kind of bizarre, or it's like one of 3 colors if they have it. Mine's a full blue deck, and I was just like, it just seems like it'd be easier to have like one full color. So that's what I did, and everyone's like, seriously, Andrea? And I'm like, I didn't know. I knew nothing. I just thought the cards were really pretty too, because I have like a lot of dragons and mermaids and stuff. And a lot of like really fun instants, and then a lot of cards that like let me pull the instants back from my graveyard. So everyone is just kind of annoyed with me, but I kind of love it. It's kind of like a hee-hee moment. So anyways, it's just a real fun blast. So, yeah. Date day with Nick on this day. So I'm just going to do, what I want to use. Let's do this little cupcake because it's cute and she doesn't get used as enough as she should. So Nick and I had a little date day this day. For why? I don't really remember. We're actually going to a show tonight, which is weird. We haven't gone to a show in a long time. We're going to see Nero. If you know Nero, let me know in the comments down below. But Nick got tickets because they're playing in Austin, and I was like, well, we'll see week of if I actually want to go or not, and if not, you can just ask Chris because it's not like he has anything else going on. And I was like, you know what, I'll go. I will go. And he actually let me sleep in today, and I think it was so that I couldn't say later, oh, I'm tired, I don't want to go, because he let me sleep in. That's a little bit big, but it's fine. So we went to Home Slice, and we also went to Trader Joe's, which I have become obsessed with. It's kind of a far drive, but it's kind of worth it because there's so much good stuff, and I feel like the prices are really, really good. So I always thought Trader Joe's was like wildly expensive, but it is not. It is not. And they have so many good like freezer things, and like there's so much rotation that you never really get bored. I know, I feel like I'm mansplaining Trader Joe's, but in case you didn't know, my friends, there's so much to do, so much to see. I did then work for a bit this day after I got home from my date. Then we were just hanging out with the fam. For that, I think I'm just going to use the little balloon because I'm running out of like just random chillin' type stickers. And then, you guessed it, Nick and I played more Magic this night, which, again, I am not mad about. I think we were mostly just playing with our boosters, and then we were like, oh, we should get commander decks, and then we did, and it was fun. Actually, I think we had commander decks. We just never had played them, but I bought them, or maybe I bought them. I don't know. It's been so long that I don't remember when this was. Okay. Then on Friday, I did go to McDonald's with Mr. Theodore in the morning. So let's go ahead and plop that on in with Theo. And then Theo had a play date this day, so I dropped him off and picked him up, and we hung out for a bit whenever we picked him up. How do I want to mark that? I think I'm gonna do just like a plain black kind of box. So Theo had a play date this day. He was so excited. So I'm just gonna use this little house icon. He play date with his bestie girl. Let's put in play date. Might want to actually cut it, which is fine. I need to work on my reading journal. I've been really behind on that, but I feel like I've been a little slow, just generally slow. Play date. I'm really excited because the tread is in Nick's office, and this sounds like an excuse, and it's slightly an excuse, but slightly not an excuse. But I feel like I haven't, like, I was doing really well with working out for a while, and then Nick's office got chaotic, which is funny because Nick's office is about 4 times the size of my office. And my office gets chaotic, and it kind of looks like a hoarder's paradise, like if you ever see it in the background, but it's like an organized mess. Nick's office, like I said, is humongo, and it's always trash, so I can never get to the what's it called, could never get to the tread, but now he has it cleaned off because he also wants to use the tread. So I am very excited because I feel like whenever I work out, I really do feel like in my body, like my wellness, I'm gonna call it, because I don't feel like anything else really works word-wise. A little sip. Feels really good, and I feel like more energetic when I do exercise, which is odd. I know it's not actually odd, it's just in my brain it's odd. So I really need to get back on that because I've been just kind of tired. And I also need to start listening to my cues, and like, just if I'm up at 4:30 and I'm awake, just get up and go, because otherwise I'm just gonna sleep. Today I slept, I think, till like 9. That's really late. That's like, I don't know the last time I slept till 9. If I'm being honest with you. Then we did play, I'm gonna put in that we just like hung out with the kids first. And then I don't remember, it says magic with the squad. I'm not sure who the squad is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plop it in with one of these boxes here and call it a day, because I don't remember who that's with. Might have been everyone that did the booster draft, but I honestly couldn't tell you. Honestly, could not tell you. Maybe I'll do the little wine glass for that since it was with everyone. Let's see. We'll do Magic the Gathering and then fam time, which I do need to cut. Actually, I'll just do the playtime at the end here. And what I want to use for that, let's do the little music notes. There. Playtime. And then Saturday is, well, it was my friend Amanda, husband Andy, and I think I got him like Ninja Creamy things. I think, or maybe I didn't. Maybe that's what I got him for Christmas. I don't really remember. Andy's birthday. So let's do a little cake for that. And then I did drive Miss Lila to my in-laws because the boys had swim lessons and Nick was going to go up with us, and Lila was just not in, she didn't seem like in the spirits for swim lessons. Not, she doesn't do swim lessons because she got fired basically, but you know, she was not in the mood. So she got to do some one-on-one time with my in-laws, which I feel like she rarely gets to do, so she was real hype on that. And then the boys did have swim lessons, which I honestly, like, I really love the pool. Nick hates the pool. Like, he'd rather do just about anything than go to the pool. But I kind of miss swim lessons because I love the pool. But it's cold out, so cold in quotations because it's Texas. For swim lessons, let me go into my character stickers. I feel like I never go over here because I have so much with just what that is. Oh, it's not, I always look under swim, but it's pool. Where are you, darling? There she is. It's like the ones that everything's like pulled out of. Okay. Let's do a little scribble. I actually have some scribblers coming out next week. I haven't had scribblers come out in a while. Just because I feel like when it comes to scribblers and doodles, I feel like scribblers we have, I mean, I actually do have a lot of like duo scribblers, but like doing the combos of that like is like the bane of my existence. I'm going to be honest with you. It takes forever and it will be done sometime, but it's just like not now. But I do actually have some scribblers coming out, which I think you won't see. You'll see this before you'll see the scribblers. So scribblers are coming out this week. If you're watching this when this comes out, they're coming out this week. There's going to be a couple. Or maybe I'm just going to do one at a time. I don't really know. But I do have quite a few. I think I have like 10 different activities that a lot of them were requested. So requested, or me and Jess conjured up ideas on why we need them. So I also we took the boys, while Lila was with my in-laws, we took them to Shake Shack for a little, like, date, which was very fun. We haven't been to Shake Shack in forever, because we usually just go to In-N-Out, but I really wanted some cheese fries, like good cheese fries, crinkle cut fries. And then we did go around. I think Nick wanted to look, he's like, loves, and it's the weirdest thing. I don't really understand him half the time. He has been into, like, fixing old Xboxes. I don't really get it, but, like, it's one of those whatever floats his boat. So he has been into getting, like, he'll fix them and sell them, but it's, like, for fun. I don't know. I don't really get it, again, but it's whatever he wants to do. And Half Price Books sometimes has some good deals, and I don't think that the sale might have been going on then. Maybe it was. I don't know. I think it was. There was a sale, so he wanted to go to different Half Price Books, which we went to 4. It was so funny because by the time we went to 2 of them, Bennett was like, can I just stay in the car? I'm bored. I don't want to go in. Like, he got enough books. And this was the day he was like, I'm a science guy. I only want science books. And I was like, whatever you want to do, buddy. Whatever you want to do. He's so cute. He loves to read, and that makes me very, very happy. So I did play Magic with Nick and Tony this night. So I'm going to go ahead and plop that in. And then on Sunday, we had a very, very chill morning. And then it went a little unplanned situation in a second. So had a chill morning, and then I also had a Target pickup because I don't think I wanted to get groceries the next day, so I just did a Target pickup, which I think from now on I'm going to do Amazon Fresh because I feel like they've had some good deals recently. So I did a Target pickup and chill morning, which we love. So for the chill morning, I think I'm going to do the little coffee cup, and then for the Target pickup, I am going to use the little Target bullseye symbol. Afterwards, we did, Nick and I played some Magic. Are we surprised? Not really. We played our commander decks. We got ones from what is it called? It's like the newer one. The characters were like a bunny, a raccoon, a squirrel, and like a stork looking thing. What is it called? I don't remember anything anymore, but it was very, very fun to kind of like mess around with them. But Commander is made for more than 2 people, so my Commander specifically was not very fun with 2 people because of the like mechanics that are like built into the deck. The deck revolve around, so it wasn't like the greatest, but it was fun to be able to like play it and try it out. So we did that, and then we were all just hanging out, and we heard a little knock on our door, and one of our neighbors' daughter, like, had come to our door, and we were like, oh, what do I want to do? Fam time? Yeah. Okay. I'm like, how do I want to do this? So we were like, yeah, if she wants to come over, and, like, you guys can, like, grab her later. So she was playing for a while, and then her parents came over, and then we were her mom did. And then we were talking about, oh, we love this hibachi place. And she's like, oh, where is it? And she was like, we should go. And I was like, we should go. And then we were like, wait, should we really go? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So we decided to take the kids, and then we went with our neighbors to hibachi, which I think this was possibly Lila's first time at hibachi. I think the boys had both been there, but it was a good time. My kids ate so much. It is like more expensive than like McDonald's or like cooking at home, but my kids eat so much. Bennett wanted to go there for his birthday, and whenever we got home, we had cake, and none of my kids wanted cake because they were so full from hibachi. They like ate like a bite, and they were like, okay, I'm done. And I'm like, and they're like, yeah, I'm just like not hungry. And I was like, okay, sure. But they just eat so much food when we go out to hibachi, and so much like real food too. And it like keeps them busy. for like an hour. So I always call it a win. It's like expensive, but it's not like wildly expensive. Like I feel like it's like a decent price. Plus we always have like so much leftovers, but it is a better deal if you go to this specific place. If you live in Austin, let me know. I could tell you where it's at. It's in Round Rock, but it's not gonna matter to you if you don't live in Austin. But yeah, so lunch specials are like the deal. And I feel like you get more food, which is odd, but I don't know. So yeah, that was, there's hair, there's always hair everywhere. That was my week. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these little like green leaves like throughout the top because I don't really feel like sprinkling them in, if I'm being honest with you. So yeah, it was a fun week. It was a fun way to end the week, and then I ended up playing Fields of Mystria at night, which I haven't really played much recently if we're talking in real time, because I have done most everything. There's a couple, I think there's like 2 skills that I haven't like fully like exploited, and then there is, I would say, of my like collection of stuff in the little museum thing, I probably don't have like 15 to 20% of the items, which is not a lot. And you kind of have to like, it's kind of like, what's the word? Where like you have to, grinding, that's what it is. So I have to like play and just like find them. But yeah, they're having an update in exactly a month, and I'm very excited to see what the update's about, and I'll probably be playing a lot then because it technically is early release. I found this other game that I like. Well, I found 2 games. Well, I didn't find the one. Kenneth just told me about this one game that is like a co-op game, but it is only like a demo. So we played, you could play 5 days, which is literally like an hour, which Nick and I did, and we put it on our wish list. So we will play that like when it comes out, which is just like a cooperative farming game, which was very cute. And then I found a pixel zoo game, but I don't like it playing it on my handheld device. So I'm going to probably play it on my computer because I feel like it'd be easier, but it's very cute. I love pixel games. I think that they're just so cozy and adorable. So that's everything for this week. I hope you like this spread. I am obsessed with it. I think it turned out really, really cute. It's a really fun contrast from the weeks prior, and the next week is also kind of dark and spooky. So that'll be coming up soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all in my next video.